Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is ASAD YAQUB and once again I welcome you to my review video of Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is ASAD YAQUB and once again I welcome you to my video. This time it's going to be a prediction video for 11th May IELTS test. You know guys, on 11th May there is a full test and it's a global test and a full test. Full test means academic and IELTS together. Very recently on 4th of May, one test was conducted and that was only academic, and many students complained the test was very difficult. It was a very difficult test and reading was difficult and all that stuff. So again, I would advise you, whenever you take the test, please take the test when it is academic and general training together. I mean, when it is full IELTS test, only then you take the test. Otherwise, chances are it can be difficult. It can be easy also, because we cannot predict anything. IELTS is not predictable. It can be easy or it can be difficult as well. But still, it's a good idea to take your IELTS test when it is full test. Anyways, I'm going to give you prediction for 11th May IELTS test. On 11th May, it's a full test. So let's take a start with listening. Let me tell you, for 11th May, listening is not going to be very difficult as compared to this 4th of May. Like we had this test. So it's not going to be very difficult. It's going to be like moderate. One or two sections are going to be very easy. Yes, in one section some questions can be tricky and all that, but overall listening is not going to be difficult, because already some students have faced difficulty. As far as the questions are concerned, for listening you guys should focus completion question, like completion with no more than one word, no more than two words, no more than three words, no more than one word and or a number. So you need to focus the completion question for section 1 and for section 4, because in these two sections there can be completion questions. And by the way, for section 4 you should focus completion question with one word only and or a number, and that's going to happen. On the other hand, for listening, I would advise you, do not ignore multiple choice. I mean, there can be any multiple choice question as well, especially multiple choice where there are 3 options and you got to select one, and multiple choice where there are 5 options and you have to select any 2 options. You need to focus multiple choice like that. For section 2, it's a good idea to focus flowchart. And by the way, flowchart is also a kind of sentence completion, and you should focus map, because in section 2 there can be a map having 4 or 5 questions, and along with that there can be either multiple choice or a completion question or a short answer question. So this is all about listening, and again I tell you, listening will not be very difficult. I mean, it's not going to be something that you say, oh, it was very tough and all that. It's going to be fine. You would be able to get your required bench score. Listening is going to be like that. After listening, let's talk about academic reading. Now, academic reading, in the last test there was just the academic test, so some students complained reading was quite tough, it was out of the way and like that, but it's not going to be that much tough in 11th May test. It's going to be moderate. Section 1 will be fine. And by the way, you know, you guys need to see if there is one section that is very hard. I've noticed one thing. One of my students told me earlier that one section was very hard, and that was section 1 in one of the tests, and he spent 40 minutes on section 1. If any section looks difficult, sounds difficult, leave that, go on to the next one, and then the next one, and then at the end you can come back to that. Do not waste your energies and time on one section which is very difficult. So on 11th May, reading section 1 is going to be normal, but section 2 and 3, there can be certain types of questions which can be really hard, but overall the test is not going to be something that you term it as a monster or as something that is really difficult. So it's going to be a fine test. But anyways, let me tell you one thing, IELTS reading is already a little complicated now, so it's going to be the way it is, okay? And the question type which you need to focus: first, focus completion questions; second, you must focus multiple choice questions; then you must focus true false not given, yes no not given, okay? And then you have to focus short answer questions, okay? So these 4-5 types are going to be there: true false not given, yes no not given, short answer question, sentence completion, multiple choice. These questions are really important for 11th May IELTS test. After reading, now I'm going to talk about writing. Let me tell you, writing task 1. Writing task 1, there are chances that it can be a table or table with a bar chart, right? Or there can be a map along with there can be a map, or it can be a process diagram. Again, it's a good idea to go through all type of graphic information, because in the last test they had that bar chart sort of thing. So it can be like either bar chart, or it can be a table, or otherwise it can be a map. And if it is map, you know how to deal with maps and all that stuff. But about task 2, essay writing, it is going to be either opinion or discussion essay, as always, because in the last test, I remember when I was making the review video, all over the world there were different topics, but at the end there was one question: is it a positive or a negative development? When they say is it a positive or a negative development, it means they're asking for your opinion about that. So either it's going to be an opinion essay or it's going to be a discussion essay, but you should take a look at problem solution and advantages, disadvantages essay. But don't worry, it will be opinion or discussion essay. Prepare them very well, their layout, number of paragraphs and all that stuff. Okay, so this is all about writing. And for general training writing task 1, as you know, it's a letter, so don't worry at all. It's going to be a very common situation. The letter will have a very common situation. As you know, we have letters, like last time there was a letter that was very simple one. So this time also it's going to be a letter on a very common situation. And there are 5-6 types, like letter of complaint, letter of appreciation, letter of feedback, and there are 6 types of letters. So it's going to be out of those types. But again, I tell you, it's going to be very simple. There are 5 parts of letter, and you got to just see what are those 5 parts, what is the decorum of the letter, how to write a letter and all that stuff. But for essay writing, because essay writing is equal to 6 band, you must prepare yourselves very well. Overall, 11th May test is not going to be very difficult. Overall, it's going to be a moderate type of test, where somewhere you will be happy that, oh, it was easy, it was fine, and somewhere certain students who are not that good at English, they would have some complaints that this was really tough. But otherwise, overall, it's going to be a moderate test for academic and for general training candidates. And I wish you all the best for 11th May IELTS test. After your test, you must send me your feedback. You must send me your messages, and I will make a video with your name. I'll make a review video. If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe my channel. I run another channel, ASAD YAQUB Vlogs. You can subscribe to that channel as well. I also teach IELTS online. If you want to join my online IELTS classes, you can contact me for that. I'm really thankful to Mustain Asad, who is operating the camera right now, and you can see I'm sweating, but still I wanted to make this video before the end of the day. And I'm making this video on the request of many of my students. They were asking me, so that's why I made this video for you guys. All the best, all the best, all the best. 11th May is going to be a fantastic day, and you're going to achieve your goal. You're going to get your desired band, and you must share your case study with me. If you find anything unusual, if you have any complaint or anything like that, share that with me, and I will highlight that in my video. I will tell everybody about it. If you have any issues, any problems during the test, if anything is unfair, if you come to know about any unusual thing, do share that with me, and I will share it with everybody. From the rooftop of my house, I wish you all the best. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.